Yo, what's going on, and welcome back to some more Tales of Arise. We're currently on this weird mountain trail path that leads to something. I'm not really sure what. It seems to have been a side path off of the main path that we were on last time. So we're going to continue down this one and see where it actually leads to. Is there anything we can do from here? Seems like we can drop off this. I think we'll walk the normal way. So I don't really see a benefit of dropping off. But anyways, so last time we had that cutscene with the mysterious swordsman. I did rewatch it, and I don't think I missaw. I do think that the sword actually did go through her in the cutscene, but it didn't really look like it. Like the part, I like kind of paused it at that spot. And I couldn't really tell that the sword had actually gone through her. It kind of looked like a part of her shoulder armor was behind her.
Not this way, I guess.
And it was either covering up... I guess we just can't go this way, huh? Can we maybe drop on it? But it was kind of covering up where the sword would have come out at, so you couldn't see it at all.
Not this way, I guess.
Alright, that didn't work. But yeah, you could not see it, so I don't really blame myself for missing it the first time. At first, I think when I saw the cutscene, I thought that the tip of the sword kind of stopped where the Master Core was, but I do think that it did not stop there. But anyways, it doesn't really matter too much. But I guess we'll go back. We'll probably get to go that way at some point. I don't know how, though, because there wasn't anything for us to interact with. So unless we get like an artifact that makes rocks movable or something else in the world moves those rocks, then I don't know how we will go that direction, but we'll deal with that when we deal with that. It could just be like one of those side path things that we'll get an ability to do it later, but it doesn't actually matter. So we never really have to go that way.
What do you say we fight that?
Wait, there was a shining enemy?
I have a bad feeling about
I didn't see him. Ah, he got that spell off. I wasn't paying attention.
I never miss.
Pesky airborne scoundrel.
Sounds like a job for yours truly.
Oh, does it show? It showed the spell casting up in the top right. I guess I could use that. Now it's in the bottom left. Oh. Oh wait, this is the glowing enemy. Can we kill this guy right here? Yeah.
In an instant! Impact cross! We work well together.
Like a finely
Wait, the gold enemy already died?
timed wall.
Prepare to be healed!
I want to knock him down with this.
Should have messed with me.
Wait. What? I pressed the button, but why didn't it work?
I won't rest until I'm the best I can be.
Still striving to be on par with the Lord?
You simply can't be too strong when battle is a part of your everyday.
I got very confused. I think that Law's overlimit activating made me think either that canceled it or something. But also Dohalim was in midair, and I think his boost attack button was grayed out for some reason. So I was in the middle of an attack. I'd never noticed that people couldn't boost attack while they were in the middle of a different attack, but maybe that is the case. Is there anything... What's the point of this little area over here? I mean, this is where Alphen sat down, but... Okay, let's get going. Turns out that other path was completely pointless. Isara got her stuff. She was fairly close already. We're not going to do that right now. I don't remember where Walking Crag is, if we even have that one yet. I think we're going for this. Just to make her a better support character for now. Okay, let's see if we actually get to the next zone. Keep forgetting what they call it. It's like Sagmazar or something like that. Nies, which is the capital of wherever we're going. We're not there though, right? Or are we there? It was just on the other side of this small little cave? Man, this place sucks. What the heck?
Are we in the right place? This place looks like a mess.
Yes, this is Nies, the capital of Mahag Saar.
I
Yeah,
don't
that
see
one.
any signs of people. And the buildings.
Yeah, this doesn't seem like the kind of place people would actually live.
No soldiers, no Danans, not a soul to be seen. Yet look at these facades. This is clearly a Renin district.
Hey, check out that drawing on the castle gate. That's the Darkwing's crest.
What is a Darkwing?
It's from an old Danon legend about a hero who defeated an evil king with a torch and their trusty owl. That's his crest. I'm sure of it.
Really? First time I'm hearing it. So if someone drew it on the gate...
So there's already been a
It
rebellion
must
here?
mean the Renans have lost control of the city.
Are you suggesting the Danans rose up and defeated the Lord here? Hard to believe, but not entirely unthinkable, given the evidence.
I mean, we've defeated 2 lords already.
Let's look around and see if we can find someone. They might be able to tell us what happened. This is horrible.
Is there truly no one here?
We got a skit.
All of these ruins look like they were made pretty recently.
But if that's the case, then where do you think the people that used to live here went off to? There must have been Danans and Renans, right?
That's a good question. Even if the Danans rebelled and managed to overthrow the Renans here, there should still be some people around.
This debris. Do you think it could be the work of Renan astral arts?
Perhaps, but the appearance of these ruins is rather uniform, which leads me to believe otherwise.
Hey, Rinwell. That story you told us about the Dark Wings. It said that the evil king was vanquished with a holy flame, right?
I don't know where you got
Yeah,
that from.
that's
That's
right.
not what she said.
Then there might be some truth to that old story after all. It looks like all the rubble here had been scarred by flames.
Let's not jump to any conclusions just yet. If we can find someone around here, we might be able to get them to tell us what happened.
I believe her exact words were a hero with a torch, which doesn't equal holy flame in my mind, but...
Dohalim, you forgot to take care of the fire yesterday.
What do you mean, take care of? Ah, yes. You meant to put it out?
Yep. If it stays lit, we could end up in real trouble real fast.
I see. I apologize for not realizing that. I shall be more careful in the future.
The way he's talking, it's like the thought of putting it out himself never even occurred to him.
Moving on, Dohalim, I should mention that the clasp for your cape is about to come undone.
Oh yes, I tried to fix that myself, but it simply refused to cooperate with me.
I can't believe I'm hearing this. Are you telling me Renans can't even dress themselves?
Lords like Dohalim have attendants that take care of just about everything they need, so I'm not surprised he sometimes struggles with the basics.
Even by those standards, you've got to admit this is still a little extreme.
Shionna's got a point. I mean, you don't see Renans like her needing so much help to get stuff done.
In my case, circumstances forced me to learn how to be independent. Even so, I still think Dohalim could afford to pick up a few more self-sufficient skills.
Well, specifically speaking, what would you suggest that I learn?
For starters, I think it'd be good for you to learn how to dress. And put on shoes. How to comb your hair is equally important. And learning to manage your possessions better. And then from there...
She sounds like his mom rattling all that off.
Oh, and another thing. About your owl, Rinwell.
What is it?
When he starts to molt, would you be willing to give me his old feathers? I think I could find a use for them.
What do you intend to do with those?
Well, recently, I haven't been sleeping well. However, I hear pillows made from owl feathers are very comfortable and wish to make one.
This is why I hate you, Renans!
What's wrong
Did I
with
say something
using
offensive?
his feathers?
Next time, put your own needs aside for a second and think about how someone might react first. Then consider if it's worth asking at all.
I mean, it is a weird thing to ask for, but still, like, it's not that big a deal. It's not like he's plucking the owl of its feathers. He was like, if your owl naturally loses its feathers, you think I could use them? Not that weird. Pork. I'm glad that there are also just chests of pork in this place. An owl. What is that on his head? Is that like a rose or? It's like a big rose. Red rose corsage. I wonder how
Maybe
that
something's going
looks
on in the forest.
on a person. Okay, so that's an indicator that we're supposed to go back to the forest for another reward. Yeah, I wonder how that looks on a person. Just because if it's that big, I think it will look hilarious. She already has like the regular corsage thing. Where is it? Oh, it just puts it inside the other one? Oh, well, I like the other one. I like the one that we have already. Give her some devil horns, a halo. The flower that we have is fine. I like how she's the only one that I put any costume on. Blocked. Blasphemy. I don't know, I don't really like costumes that are ridiculous. Unless, like, we can make it fit with the rest of the outfit.
What are those out in the valley? Windmills? They're
Direction?
huge.
They're most likely used to harvest wind astral energy, so they have to be big.
This is Wind Town? This is a really big canyon. Why would you build any structure above a canyon this big? This is just asking for trouble. What if this bridge collapses? Obviously it's seen some wear and tear now. And that support, that doesn't look like enough support to hold up a bridge of this size. I don't like this town. But I mean, I guess the other town was built above a giant forest, which is equally as stupid. They just want to like build all their cities like floating, and they don't even have floating technology. They're just using normal bricks. At least in the other place, it was like the earth place, so you could like make an excuse and be like, hey, the earth is extra strong here. This place you're gonna tell me the wind is holding up the bridge?
All of you, stop right there! Don't move!
They have us surrounded.
Who are you? Where did you come from?
You first! Show yourself!
I'm the one asking the questions here. Don't try anything funny. One wrong move, and I guarantee we'll blow you away.
What are you...
My name is Alphen. I came here from Calaglia.
Alphen? The wielder of the blazing sword?
Getting pretty famous, isn't he?
Wait, but
Here
he
is my
can't
proof.
activate the blazing
Will that
sword.
suffice? Or do I have to burn down one of those houses to make my point?
How did he know that Shion would actually activate the
No
blazing
need.
sword for
I
him?
believe you. I'm Beifong, of the Darkwings. Sorry for threatening to blow you away. We're still hunting down the remnants of the enemy forces, so everyone's more than a bit on edge right now. Please forgive me.
Remaining? Wait, you mean you already took down the Lord of this realm?
That's right. We took her weapons and turned them right back on her.
Are you the Danon leader here in Niez?
Nah, I'm just one of the commanders. Deadeye's the one who runs the show. I'd be happy to take you to him. Just one problem. The Renans. Seems the rumors you were running with them were true. You do understand, right? I mean, we only just liberated the city from their kind. Everyone's short on trust. And for good reason. Especially Deadeye. I think it'd be best if those two waited outside.
Come on, don't let that happen. Stand up for your friends.
Not going to happen.
Aha.
I don't think it's a good idea for us to split up. It's too dangerous.
So could we maybe fix the fact that your hand is melting?
Then it's on your head, friend. Our base is that way.
What do you mean it's on
You
your
could
head?
have left me behind, you know.
This isn't just about you, Dohalim.
Ah, yes.
I guess even after you beat the Renans, your work's only really just begun, huh?
Yeah. This place seems like it's got a lot of issues to fix.
Well, I mean, all this stuff is going to be locked, but we might as well confirm real quick. Beyond here is the aerial plaza that leads to Almadria's castle, but for now it's sealed off, so I'll have to ask you to turn away. Is Almadria the Lord? Is she still alive or not? They didn't directly say that they killed her, which makes me think that she's still around.
Not this way, I guess.
What? There's just an
Not this
invisible
way, I
wall.
guess.
How do you guess? We didn't even try the door. You thought you could hide this box of chicken from me. Hello, sir. These are the headquarters of the Darkwings. Right now, these are temporary accommodations. At some point, I imagine we'll build something better and move into it. Why would you have to build a better building for your resistance force after your resistance was already successful? That doesn't make sense. I don't know if I like these Darkwings.
So you're elfin, are ya? Thought you'd be bigger. Huh. Guess the armor beefs you up a bit. You've got a lot of people talking, you know. But in this town, I call the shots. You play by my rules here. Just remember that.
Why is he being such a weirdo? If they
Gotta
actually
say,
defeated the
I didn't expect
Renans.
you to run with a gang of women and kids. Those other lords must have been real pushovers, huh?
Seriously? Are you this rude to everyone you meet?
Don't interrupt me, you brat. Didn't your parents teach you any manners?
Why, you?
So you're the one who took down the Lord of this realm, huh? How'd you pull that off?
We just swiped the Renan's explosives. And then we blasted them all to hell and back.
Explosives? That's a pretty bold approach. But how'd you manage to avoid hurting your own people?
I
You
didn't,
didn't.
that's how. But the chance to take out a lord was worth the sacrifice.
And the Lord? What did this sacrifice earn you?
Unfortunately, we couldn't manage to finish her off.
Wow, you
Now
suck,
we've really
you know
got the
that?
girl on the run.
She ran? A lord?
Yeah, the lady was just a coward. She had a whole lot more bark than bite, that's for sure. She's probably hiding off in a hole somewhere. But not for long. We'll find her and drag her right back into town. Then she'll get what's coming to her.
I wouldn't be so sure. She may run, but she'll never go quietly.
Shut up, Bright Eyes! I would have run you through already if you weren't with the blazing sword here.
The whole reason you're fighting is to free the Danans in this realm, is it not? If
Shut
so,
your
then...
mouth, witch! That's enough!
This guy's crazy.
You're really fighting for us Danans. Why keep these bastards around? Why haven't you killed them already?
I'm not going to kill these bastards.
Oh. Is that the case, huh? Then tell me the point of this show.
They're my friends.
Friends? Renans are Renans. They're the scum-sucking bastards who've been draining our souls for 300 years now! But you know that. Maybe it's 'cause you and that little lady are friends and more.
To be fair, he deserved it.
Son of a... You'll pay for that! That's enough! Deadeye,
You know that was completely uncalled for.
All of you, get the hell out of my realm! And don't ever come back! This is Danon's realm and it's ours, understand? I call the shots here. And I make the rules. I do, Deadime, leader of the Dark Wings!
Yeah! Deadime! Liberator Deadime! You are the true leader of this realm! We're not afraid of any Bright Eyes!
It's only a matter of time before I throw every last Bright Eye out of this realm!
The Dark Wings! The Dark Wings rule!
This place seems like it's gonna turn out just as bad as it was before.
Hey, wait up. Told you so, didn't I? You should have left your Renin pals outside.
You don't agree with him, do you? I could tell by the look on your face in there.
That's how things are with him. He loses his temper, then I step in and calm things down.
Better you than me.
If that's all, I think it's past time we were going.
Look, I just wanted to apologize for what Deadime said in there.
At least somebody's got some manners around here.
He didn't used to be like that. But, well, that's what losing most of your loved ones will do to a man. He may never forgive the Renins.
It's a little ironic how indistinguishable his manner is to that of a lord.
Hey, Bayfon? Deadeye mentioned the Lord is still on the run. Any ideas where she might be?
We looked all over, but found no traces of her. We heard some rumblings about activity in Estaluva Forest, but that's it.
Estaluva, huh?
Wait, you're not going after her, are you? Certainly won't win you any favors with Deadime.
This isn't Deadime's war, and we're certainly not fighting it for him. Besides, it's like Shion said, her type isn't going to go quietly.
Hey, it's your funeral. Don't say I didn't warn you.
We'll be sure to keep you out of it. Before we set out, though, is there anywhere around here we can rest?
Sure. Building at the end of the road, opposite side. It's all yours. We use it as temporary lodging, to house people who don't have a new place to live quite yet.
We're not going to run into any trouble there, are we?
Rumors of a certain fiery sword have spread fast. I doubt anyone will be eager to give you guys problems. And here's where I say my farewell. You're on your own, but good hunting.
Before you go, how come you don't hate the Renins as well?
Oh, believe me, I've got my bone to pick with the Renins. Just not with two of them I've never so much as laid eyes on before.
Let's head on over to that lodge. We'll figure out what our next move is there.
Is it really? Wow. It almost seems like we're
You
just
see
like
anybody
going
around here who
out
could
to
use our help?
We can't chase
slaughter
after
that
every little
lord, I
thing.
guess. I don't know. Is she actually like a bad guy or not? I can't really tell. It'd be even worse if this place, like the place doesn't look that bad. If it was really both Danons and Renins living here, it's almost like it was a similar place to Menencia where everything was pretty sweet. But then the Danons decided they were going to overthrow anyway, so maybe the Lord's not a bad person, but I guess we'll have to meet her first. She sounds like she's pretty strong, though. So, we got a quest and we got a skit. We'll start with the skit.
I get the feeling Deadime signed up to be a rebel, so he could have a roost to rule. Heck, he's no better than a lord. In some ways, he's even worse.
I know. How could he use explosives on his own people?
And yet, despite the toll of his actions, none of the Danons we've seen seem to question his assumed authority in the least. If anything, they may well consider him a hero, which would say a great deal toward how deeply they resented the Renins here.
Still, I don't think this is as simple as saying the good guys won out over the bad ones.
Yeah, I don't either. Deadeye might have managed to drive the Renins out of Niaz, but that doesn't make the way he did it okay. No matter which way you look at it.
A victory that's earned by throwing away the lives of his own people? No, that isn't a victory at all. I can understand that the Danans here are standing up against their oppression, but that doesn't mean they have to humiliate all Renans just to settle the score.
I'm perfectly able to stand up for myself, Alphen. Besides, I'm used to it by...
But you shouldn't have to be, Shion. It's just... What I mean to say is, when you've been a slave for so long, it's easy to accept that's how it should be because it's all you've ever known. Constantly being belittled is no different. I don't think that's fair. For me or for you.
Alphen's got some big words for someone who only remembers the last year of his life. He's like, we've been slaves forever. Look, you don't even remember that you weren't actually a slave before, because that's what the story has essentially been telling us. He's probably like half Renan, half Danon, which is why his eye keeps glowing, maybe, but we'll see. Got another
I just
skit.
don't know, man.
Don't know what?
Deadeye managed to drive out a real live Renan Lord. That's incredible. And he seems to have a lot of supporters surrounding him too. But he's got an attitude worse than any angry Zoogle. Plus, Niaz is in utter ruins. I don't have a clue what his game is.
The Renans are powerful. And because of that, it takes a strong leader to have any hope of toppling them. However, when you take down one dictator only to replace them with another, ultimately it's just business as usual.
If it'd been Zephyr instead of Deadeye, I don't think things would have turned out like this.
Rinwell.
Yeah, I think so too. Zephyr did things differently top to bottom. He's not the kind of person who would have forced his own views or decisions on other people. When you do that, you're ruling over others, not leading them.
To be honest, I don't know what I would have wanted my dad to do if he was in that position.
Law.
The whole thing feels weird in a way. It's a weird kind of feeling, but at the same time, part of me also feels happy. Deadeye and my dad are two very different men. For now, I'm content knowing that.
How do we have 3 skits in a row? This is getting ridiculous.
The city is liberated, and yet the air still hums with fear and anxiety. It reminds me all too well of how Vicente once was.
Hums? You mean like music?
Yeah, none of this sounds like music to my ears. In fact, I've never seen any Danans with musical instruments in my life.
You don't need instruments to play music. It can emerge naturally from the sounds of people going about their day and the hustle and bustle of life.
You seem to care a lot about music, Dohalim. I didn't know that about you.
Have I not mentioned it?
He's only
Before
mentioned
I was a candidate for the lordship,
the fact
I
that
had
he
my
was
heart
an
set on the life of a
artistic
musician.
guy like 55 times
a
now.
musician?
Indeed, music enriches the world around us. I trained day and night to hone my art. Words could not describe my bliss, as my notes carried with them the sights and sounds of nature, the ebb and flow of time, and the thoughts of people on the wind.
Dohalim.
Forgive me. My loquaciousness can get the best of me at times.
Don't apologize. It's interesting hearing what Renan
What
culture is
does
like.
loquaciousness mean?
Even though the Renans destroyed all of our arts and culture.
Personally, I was interested in the music of Dana as well. The fact that generations of lords deemed music to be of no use to their slaves and outright forbade the ownership of instruments is lamentable. Not that my words can undo the damage already done.
Okay, let's ask this guy what his quest is. Why does everybody have to be such cowards? If we don't get this taken care of, things are never going to change. What's got you down, friend? Zoogles, that's what, a pretty common variety of them, to be more specific. Rumors say it was the Lord's favorite kind of Zoogle, so people are afraid to go anywhere near them. I can understand their hesitation. If you need them gone, we're more than capable of taking care of them for you. Hold on, pal. I don't want you to just exterminate them. If you could bring back any usable materials from them, that'd be great too. You want us to retrieve Zoogle parts for what? Are you building something? Not building, studying. If I can demonstrate that even fearsome, dangerous Zoogles can be used to make handy tools, that'll motivate people to hunt them more. We can't always expect folks like you to come along and solve our problems for us, after all. You're trying to be more self-sufficient. That's very commendable of you. Actually, about those materials you're looking for, isn't this what you're talking about?
Yeah!
Oh yeah, it totally is. Could I convince you to share what you have with me? We don't have very many of those, if I remember correctly. We had 8, and then we used 2 on Shion's weapon. Which means we'll have 2 left, but I think that's fine.
Good.
Yeah, go ahead and help yourself. I'd rather it go to someone who can use it than it keep weighing us down. Great, you're one generous bunch of people. You know what? You know that? Now to see just what I can turn all this into. I'm sure I'll be able to make something useful. Thank you so much. Quest complete. Wow, we're so good. SP. Okay, we were just finishing this up for the badge bonus, huh? For the title. What do we got going on here? Roasted chicken. Still don't know. I should probably look the next time we're cooking if we actually have roasted chicken. I just keep forgetting about it. Over limit extension. AG restored for critical hits. This is critical down. I think it's gotta be this one. It's kind of like the simplest bonus to use. All the other ones are kind of conditional. Okay, so where was I trying to go? Are there any other quests? There's another quest near the start. Wait, so why are there all of a sudden people everywhere when there weren't people before? Also, what is our actual quest? Like, what are we supposed to be doing right now? Rest at the inn is our quest. Like, you'd think it would have looked like this when we were first coming, right? Didn't really make sense. We're gonna go get that other quest. See what it is. Maybe we'll even do it before we rest. We'll see.
I feel like somebody's watching us.
Seems like an extravagant quest.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, is this the guy that we healed on the road before?
Well...
I'm a minstrel who tells many many a tale about this fleeting world in which we live. They call me the Wonder Bard. Right, you, I remember you.
I see.
I believe we haven't had the pleasure, sir. You may call me Dohalim. You claim to be a minstrel, is that to say you're well versed in music? Oh, but I am indeed. There isn't a song I haven't sung, nor an instrument my hands have not mastered. I see. As it so happens, I am also a connoisseur of music myself. Is that so? Could I perhaps trouble you with a little rendition, kind sir? It's going to take a while, isn't it? Alas, unfortunately, I do not have any instruments on me, but I would be more than happy to indulge you with a short poem. In this sea of crimson trees, I spy an unknown fella standing free within the breeze. That's it? Oh, Dana mio. Your words are like music to my ears. You have quite the rare talent, sir, I must say. Really think so? That I do. And now I must return the favor in kind. Where do I begin faced with such wit? Indeed, words fail me. I am at a loss, for what can I say but gracias? That was the worst poem ever. You should be ashamed. Oh ho! You, sir, have thrown down the gauntlet. Allow me to...
Great.
Can we not have a poem battle right now? Can't take any more of this. We're leaving. Dohalim, you're welcome to catch up with us later. Wait, don't leave yet. With so many brilliant minds among you, perhaps I could entrust you all with this legendary instrument. What are you talking about? I hit a musical instrument knowing that one day I would meet a worthy inheritor. You'll find it at the location detailed in these notes, but be warned, only the smartest shall solve the riddles contained within. Now I ask you, O chosen ones, will you take it upon yourself to solve the riddles and uncover the legendary instrument? Sure, why not? This talk of riddles and instruments has me most intrigued. Very well, we accept your challenge. Excellent, I have complete faith that you shall emerge victorious. Wonder text. Wonder text 2. Oh, I was probably supposed to be reading those. Oh no, I didn't read the first one. The northmost reaches a wasteland to the north of an abandoned village. It lies dormant at the back of a narrow road to the west, whereupon an ancient tower stands. See, that seems like the tower that we tried to go to. Does this quest have direction, or do I need to go reread all those?
That's some cryptic text, all right.
It could mean anything. Can't we just look around the area for clues or something?
Hey, maybe these are supposed to be different locations?
Wow, crazy Renwell.
Oh, now you're into this too, huh?
Do we have, it just says solve. Doesn't really give us any hints as to how we're supposed to solve it. We could go to the Owl Forest real quick. What's here? Is this a... What quest is this? Oh, that's the Walking Crag. This is the Bibliophile quest. So this is that level 43 giant Zoogle that was at the start of the game. Okay, so it's not marked, so where would I go if I wanted to reread those? Maybe the field guide? Get rid of these fishing notes, I don't care. Activity records. How do I read things related to this, though? Maybe it's in our items? It did seem like there were some items that we got. Wonder Text 1. Just beyond the hovels in a land shrouded by sand and stone. The northernmost reaches of a wasteland to the north of an abandoned village. It lies dormant at the back of a narrow road to the west whereupon an ancient tower stands. How am I supposed to work off of these directions, though? It's not like... We don't have, like, a good world map that I can look at. Like, I don't know what is west of what. I don't even know what direction we've gone. Like, I remember the world map at the beginning that kind of showed, like, where Calaglia was in relation to the other ones.
One of your friends, Hoodle?
So we've kind of been going, like, I think south and then east. But who knows? Are we gonna get anything cool here? Got red, black wolf vest. Is that for law? Green wolf vest. Wolf-less vest. Excuse me? Are these all for you? So it's this without the wolf. Definitely looks cooler without the wolf. I mean, this one without the wolf would probably be the coolest. But I like the bureau uniform the most, not gonna lie. Does he have anything cool? We could give him some sunglasses. Oh jeez. Eye patch, dog ears, rabbit ears, halo, devil horns, crown, corsage, another corsage, little devil wings, a dog tail, a wolf tail, a cat tail, a rabbit tail, a devil tail, and then we got the wings. Yeah, there's just not that many good, like, costume pieces, I guess. Well, let's get back to the inn, because I don't really want to do the mysterious instrument at the moment. I'm not, like, immediately aware, plus the only place that I think I know is the third one, and it didn't seem like we could go that direction, so... What else? Oh, so there's another quest in the inn? We haven't been into the inn yet. Let us go into the inn, we'll check out what's going on, and then that might be it for now.
Always good to be back in familiar territory.
I don't know if I'd call this familiar territory. More fruit of Helgen, huh? Okay, let's...
I think someone's calling out for us.
They could have something they need from us.
I sure wish there was more to go around.
Oh, yeah?
What are you talking about? Our rations, we're always running short on them. It's never enough to be comfortable. We could really do with some rice, potatoes, beef, and some spices in particular.
How's this?
I don't want to give up our rice because I think we only have a little bit of rice, but... Wow, you're so generous. Thank you. Yes, that'll help a lot. I don't have much to offer in return, but I'll teach you my family's secret recipe. Is it roasted chicken? Nope.
Great!
Oh, this sounds
Yes.
delicious. Yeah, I can't wait to try it. Doesn't look all that hard to fix either.
Hey,
Hey, Kisara, if it's really that simple, would you teach me how to cook it? Wow, you're actually interested in making food? Now, not just eating it? I mean, she's just interested in eating it, but making food makes it simpler to eat food. I just like to put a certain someone in his place for complaining about my cooking earlier. Oh,
Good.
that makes sense. Well, I'd love to teach you, but my training isn't going to be easy. Think you're ready?
really?
It's that serious? Sure, I guess. Hit me with what you've got. But promise me you won't tell anyone else I asked this, okay? My lips are sealed, but in return, you have to call me Captain while we're training. Deal?
What?
What? What a weird request. What? Okay, Captain. You're supposed to say yes, Captain.
Yes.
Yes, Captain.
All right.
Now we can begin
Right.
your training. Wait, this is continuing? I thought that would be it for now. I see you have freshly caught fish here. Perfect, we'll use that as well.
Really?
What? But the recipe doesn't call for
What?
fish. Are you trying to talk back to your superior? No, ma'am. You're supposed to say yes,
Huh?
Captain. Wait, this is a special quest now? Sure, we'll give priority whatever the special quest is.
All right.
Good, it looks like you have everything we need. Now we'll dive into culinary something. Teachings, maybe? Yes,
Over
Captain.
there.
Is that how you hold a knife? What are you trying to do, Private? Dance with it? No, of course. You're supposed to say yes, Captain. Wait, but if you say yes, Captain, to things that you're not doing, isn't that counterintuitive?
Yes.
Yes, Captain.
All right.
Pay attention. Turn up that fire. Boil the water. You don't have time to let your eyes
Yes.
wander. Yes, Captain. It's all finished. So it is. Its flavor and presentation get a passing grade. You've got promise, but there's still room for improvement. You'll have to keep training every day. Do I make
All
myself
right.
clear? Yes, Captain. Guess I've got a long way to go before my food is perfect, but I'll show him. One day my food will taste so good it knocks his armor off. It'll knock his armor off. I can speak English, I swear. Why did we get money for a quest between two of our party members? Doesn't
By
even
the
make
by,
any
Shion,
sense.
If you don't mind my asking, would you be willing to share what sort of clothes are currently in fashion on Rena sometime?
Sure. As long as you call me Captain.
Sir, yes, sir, Captain Shion.
I was just joking. Kinda has a nice ring to it, though.
As long as you call me Captain. Why is everyone wearing like bandanas over their face? Is the air here bad? I don't really care what you people have to say, unfortunately, sorry. Probably don't have anything new since we just crafted a whole bunch of stuff. We'll just scan real quick. I don't see anything. Do you have anything cool to buy, though? A new shop could have things. A charming lure. We should probably buy that. Just because we might find a use for it. We haven't found this area's fishing spot yet, so. Okay, I was checking if you could buy more than one. That would be rude if you could buy more than one. Wait, you could just buy rice here. Does that lady over there realize that she could have just bought rice here? And they have an unlimited supply, too. I thought she said they were short on rice. She lied to us. Okay, but anyways, I think that's going to do it for this one. Next time we'll sleep at the inn and that will progress the story. I'm not sure what is going to happen. I guess we're going to go hunt down that lord. Part of me thinks that maybe the lord's not actually a bad person. But maybe she is. I mean, she was a lord, and Dohalim's not the greatest person on the world, even though he's better than some of the lords. So I don't really know what to expect out of that lord. But it seems like what replaced her is either just as bad or maybe worse. But anyways, we'll figure that all out. And hope maybe next time. Maybe it'll take us longer to figure it out. But anyways, hopefully you enjoyed this one, and I will see you next time.